you can watch it anytime by downloading it. Okay, so next property is like font property. Next property is fonts property. So we are having uh, direct font property also, but instead of using that, we can use these four different things where we can keep the four different values for our simple use case, right? So like font family, font size, font style, and then font weight. Four different properties, four different values. Okay. So in default, HTML content will be in which font family? We already know that.
Times
Times New Roman. In default, most of the, that means 99% content, HTML content, basic content will be in Times New Roman format. Only the button content, some table content, okay, image alt tag content. This will be only some cases like Calibri things will be applied in that. Okay, but 99% Times New Roman content only for HTML page. Okay. Now, if I want to change that font family, then I can use a property called font family property with any value. So you can Google it different font families. Okay, that is not a static one. There are a lot of font families are available in Google, so you can use that font family and then you can get the specific font style. Okay, so for example, this is my our web page. So I'm going to use different font family, right, for the head 4 content. For the head 4 content. Okay, so go for the head 4 things. I'm going to write the inline CSS. I'm going to write the inline CSS. So which one is high priority? Inline, internal, external. We are having three different ways, right? Which one is high priority?
Inline.
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 Inline is
Inline
high
is high.
priority until or otherwise
inline.
you are making any properties as important one. Okay, if you are making properties as important one, that property will be the high priority. Am I right? So font family, you can see it is giving me different suggestions, different font family suggestions. It is giving me. So I'm just making it as simply Arial. Just giving it as simply Arial font family. So automatically the font will be. You can listen this head for content. Currently it is in Times New Roman font. Currently it is in Times New Roman font. If I refresh, it will change to Arial font. You can see it is changed to Arial font. Are you able to see that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is how you can use this font family to change the different font families as per your requirement. But mostly we will be using Times New Roman only, default only. You may be seen in different websites. Okay, you can go through your college websites also. There will be only Times New Roman fonts available. But some cases we'll be using different font families based on the requirement of the client, based on the requirement of our web page. We will change the font family. Okay, and then the main use case like font size. What is that font size in the sense? What are the use of that?
Size of the content, sir.
You can adjust the size of the
Content.
content.
Yes, so we can able to adjust the size of the text content. Okay, only text content. Okay, font content. So that I can able to make it using the font size property. Okay, so same thing I'm using here, font size, just making it as something like 50 pixel. So generally pixel values only use. Later on we can use different values. Okay, so in Bootstrap and React we will use different values. Basically you can use pixel values. You can see it is increased in font size, 60 pixel font size. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, this is how we can make this specific use case. Okay, now if I want to make the font size default for all the values, then you can write with the same font size internally or externally to link it in the all content with the specific tag or specific class name or specific ID name. You can use it to represent that. So that is common use case, right? Now coming to this next case, font style. What is that font style in the sense?
Bold,
It may
italic.
be italic.
Yes. So italic or
It can be
bold,
normal or it can
anything
be
we can able to make it. So bold
Yeah.
will be come under the property called
weight.
Okay.
Weight.
font
Font
weight.
weight.
Font
Okay.
weight.
So font style will be containing only one value, that will be your italic.
Italic.
Only one will be your italic. So italic we already discussed in the formatting tags, HTML tags itself. But if I want to apply without tags, the property I need to apply in the sense, you can go for this font style. You can go for this font style, which will activate only one value initially. We are having oblique also, but italic only the main case. Italic only the main case. Okay, so you can see the italic font style. Simple change, slanting text. Clear? Right. So coming to font weight. Coming to font weight. So font weight in the sense how thick your font or how thin your font. So based on that, we can give this font weight values. So it is starting from 100 to 900 values, general integer values, 100 to 900. So in that 100 to 700 will be basic text, and then 800 and 900 will be bold and bolder text. Then we are having separately bold, bolder value also, and then lighter value also. Totally 9, 3, 12 values we are having. Okay, so let me show you. Let me use that for the specific paragraph property. Okay, style font hyphen weight property. Okay, so here you can see we are having 100 to 900. Okay, these values we are having, and then bold, bolder, and lighter values we are having. Okay, so these are the 12 maximum values which we are using for the font weight property. So till this 700, till this 700 font weight will be normal things. Okay, you can see I'm just giving the 700. You can see there will be no change in your font weight. Simple change. Okay, if you may give the bolder, please mute your mic. If you're trying to speak, just give the answer and then please mute yourself, because it will disturb for others also who is listening the class. Okay, and then if I use lighter, automatically it will be a thin font. It will be a thin font compared to the bold text. It will be a thin font. Okay, so these things are the main font properties which we are using oftenly in our content, in our text-based content. Only in the text-based content, these things will be applied, not in the all contents. Not in the image content, not in the code-based content or any different content. It won't be applicable. Only for the text-based content. Either it can be heading, paragraph, or anything. Simple line also, single sentence also. Wherever text is present, we can apply these things. Clear? Understood, everyone? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Coming to the next properties, like background properties. Next properties is background properties. So backgrounds in the sense what? Backgrounds means what?
Changing the color.
Where we will apply the backgrounds simply, or what type of backgrounds we will apply?
Using for headings.
Color backgrounds.
We'll be applying backgrounds for any content. We can able to apply that. Okay, wherever it is required, we can apply those contents. Okay, so what type of backgrounds we can apply in the sense? One is color, another one is image. What type of backgrounds we can apply in the sense? One is color, another one is image. Okay, so that background we can apply with the property, single property called background, or else if you want to apply separately image separately, that specific position I want to apply separately, then you can use these separate properties also. Okay, so this background property, okay, this background property will take three values. It will take three values. One is your color or image. One is your color or image initial value, and then next one is your specific location. Specific location in the sense this background position. Okay, where I want to place that background. Where I want to place that background. Right, left top, or right center, right bottom, left bottom, top right. So where I want to place that background inside my content. inside my content, a specific content. Okay, that is called specific location. Okay, and then finally third value will be repeat value. So what is that repeat value in the sense? For example, let me tell you one small example, right? Your background color will not be issue. Color will not be any issue, but only image. Okay, you'll be having some one image. I want to place that image in my background, in my background of any content. My content will occupy entire width of the page. My content will occupy entire width of the page. Okay, but the image will not be the same width. The image will not be the same width. Okay, so if I place the image in the background of the specific content which is occupying entire width, then what will happen in the sense the image width will be increased multiple times. That means multiple times that image will be placed in the background. Okay, because the image width is minimum only. The image width is minimum only. Then in this case, that image will be multiple times will be placed in the background to cover the specific background content, to cover the entire content. Okay, so that is called repeat. So the image will be repeated multiple times. The image will be repeated multiple times. Okay, if I want to remove that repetition, okay, if I want to remove that repetition in the sense, I can make the repeat value. So that two values, no repeat in the sense it won't repeat, repeat in the sense it will repeat. For that also we are having separate property. For that also we are having separate property. Okay, so background color we know we already did this. Background color property we already used it. Yes, right? In our cases we already used the background properties, right? So now what I'm going to use same background property I'm going to use it for where I can use. Okay, for head3. Trying to use for head3. Okay, so head3 I'm just going to use background property with one image. So for image, you need to use one method called URL method. Everyone, my voice is clear, right? For everyone, no one is speaking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay,
That's
here
clear.
I'm going to use the image, same image like which we have downloaded already, JPEG. Right? So now, where I want to place this image in the sense, simply I'm just making it as of now, center. Okay, and then finally, no repeat I'm just giving repeat value I'm giving as no repeat. Okay, now you can see the image will be in the center of your content. Okay, so automatically it's a background for my content. Okay, my content is having only 100 pixel width. Okay, if I increase the width to 400 pixel, then you can see the difference. Okay, I made the background as center, so automatically my background image is coming on the center part of my content. Clear? Right? So if I use different location, for example, right top. If I use right tops, so right top in the sense right side, top corner, it will start. You can see right side, top corner, my background image is starting. Okay, so this is how it will work. And then if I place left bottom, we place left bottom, automatically you can see left bottom it is starting the background image. Left bottom it is starting the background image. Okay, so you can give multiple combinations in this background position value. Okay, you can use separate property also. Background position property you can use separately also instead of using directly in the background. Okay, directly you can use in the sense only background is enough. Okay, if you want to use separately, then use the separate property. For image use this, background position use this, and then background repeat use these properties. Understood? Clear, right? That also I will show you now. This is a single property, background property. But if I want to use it in separate things, then for image use background image. Okay, then for background hyphen position. Okay, use this left bottom. Okay, and then background hyphen repeat. Use this no repeat value. Okay, so now there will be no change in your thing. Are you able to see any changes? No, right? The same case which we have applied using the single property called background. Now we have applied using the different properties for different values. That's it. Clear? Clear or not?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
clear.
clear.
Yes, sir.
Right? So now coming to the next case. Coming to the next case. So next case is like background color that we already know. What is background color in the sense?
Background color of the content or
Background color will be applied for the content background. So where we are using the background color property, it will be applied for the entire content. Okay, so we can apply the different color combinations, like multiple colors also, that we are going to discuss in the gradient property. Okay, later on that. So background color is normal use case. So always I'm seeing in your screenshot, some people are not using the proper color combinations. So what is proper color combinations? Any idea proper color combinations? So if you're using any background, if you're using any background, use the proper text color for the background. Okay, some people are doing keeping your background as contrast one. For example, dark colors, and then keeping your text also in same dark colors. Whether it will be looking good? No, right? Understood my point? Okay. So if you are using light background, use some dark text. If you're using dark background, use some light text. That means white color or gray color, light white or light gray, light black, based on your contrast. Okay. Always try to use light backgrounds. Always try to use light backgrounds. Clear? And then if you are designing your college web pages, okay, so newly joined person, today itself you can start your college web page designs. Okay, you have completed the previous task, right? So newly joined person, go for your college website, okay, design the content and then add the CSS property whichever we have covered till now. Okay, only those properties, use that and design your college web pages. Okay, a minimum 10 scroll I need for a single web page. 10 scroll in the sense, if I scroll the web page, it should scroll 10 times. That many contents you need to have in your college web page. Only design those pages. Okay, if you're having only minimum 2 to 3 pages in your college web page which is having more content in the sense, go for your university web page. Go for your university web page. So design there how many pages are available with more content. Okay, design those pages. There are also only two to three pages in the sense. Go for UGC website, University Grand Commission website. Okay, which is like top for all the colleges and universities. Okay, go for that website and then design the content from that website. Clear? I want more content pages because we are going to modify the same page again and again. We are going to apply the same properties in the same page, and even though bootstrap components also in the same page. We are not going to design new pages. Okay, so maximum design 10 pages. Okay, 8 to 10 pages completely with more content, and then you can apply the CSS properties wherever it is required. Use the same color, same font size. Use the same color and same font size from the web page. Clear? Others also I'm telling. Okay, so we're all
Clear.
working from the first. Use same color, same font size, same padding, same margin. Okay, and then align it properly. Okay, other alignment we can do it later in the bootstrap also, but basic alignment, spacing, colorings, and then font sizes do with the current properties. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clear, sir.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. So the next property is background size. What is the background size? What is the background size?
Increasing the size of.
Increasing the size of the background. It will apply for only for the images because color will apply for our entire width. If you are using image in the sense, then you can use this background size property. Okay. So let me use this background hyphen size. So initially we will use one value called cover. We will use one value called cover. Okay. So cover in the sense it will cover the specific image to the entire width of the content. To the entire width of the content. Okay. So I need to remove this background position, then only you can able to see the properly. Okay, let me see that you can see this specific images cover the entire width of the content. Okay, so this specific background image is having these white spaces here, so that's why it's taking the full width of the page. So automatically the image, background image or any image you can keeping that will be occupying the entire width of the content. That is called cover. Okay, if I want to increase or decreasing based on width and height in the sense, we can use first value as width, second value as height in pixels. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Just I'm going to reference this, you can see. So my background image is resized to 100 pixel width as well as 100 pixel height. Okay, so now I make background position center in the sense it will come center. So this is what we did. Clear? Clear everyone how to apply the properties for all the components, not only for this same background. You can apply for the entire page background also. And then in our bootstrap also we are going to divide the sections using division tag, div tag, and as well as section tag. So there also we can apply the background, linear gradient background with colors, or if you want to use the images, transparent images with some opacity values, we can use that so same background also. Okay, everything is possible. So understand the use cases of the background properties. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, clear. Padana.
What are the next one?
Clear, sir.
The last one, background attachment. What is the background attachment? Any idea?
We can attach any image to our content.
When we scroll the web page, along with the text content, some images will scroll, sir. So in order to fix that image not to scroll at the middle or what, we'll use the attachment should be fixed.
So background attachment property is having only two values. One is like fixed, another one is scroll. So fixed in the sense the background will be fixed in the same content space. Okay, it won't scroll when you're scrolling the page. It won't scroll when you're scrolling the page. Okay, if you make the scroll value as scroll, the default value, then if you're scrolling the page, automatically that background also will scroll. Okay, for example, let me use this background attachment property here, the same content. Okay, so I'm just making it as okay. So before using this, let me show you the current default case. Okay, I just refresh this. Now, if I just scroll the page, the image, background image also scrolling. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
If I scroll the page, by background image also scrolling. Now, if I make this as fixed one, I make this as fixed one, background attachment. The background attachment in the sense already attached thing. Already attached thing. Okay, only images, not background colors, only images. Okay. If I refresh the page, okay, you can see the content will not be scrolled properly. Okay, it will be in the static position. You can see it is in the same position. Are you able to see that? The background will be in the same position where we have added that background. It won't scroll whenever you're scrolling the page. Are you able to see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The background is in the
Yes, yes.
same position. It is not moving whenever your content is moving. Right? This is called attachment fixed. Okay. Then if I use one more value called scroll. Okay, scroll means it's a general case, default case. Okay. Whenever you're scrolling the page, automatically it will scroll. This is a default case. Scroll means default case. Only the fixed is the different value. Okay, we are having one more fixed property which is like used for position properties. That also same case. Fixed in the same area. The content will be fixed in the same area. Clear? So this is what you need to understand in the attachment. Right? Any doubt, guys?
No, sir.
Fine. So tomorrow morning we will take the session, right? So tomorrow we will complete the pseudo elements and then we will go for the advanced CSS properties. Okay, so it will take 2 to 3 classes. We'll complete the CSS. Then we'll go for Bootstrap. After that, we will go for JavaScript and jQuery. It might take JavaScript and jQuery. It might take 10 days or 8 days maximum. After that, we'll start Python for separate versions and then React for separate versions. Okay, clear? So try to do the task day by day. At the end of the Bootstrap, completely 10 pages, 10 college web pages with 10 scroll per page, completely with responsive content I need. Clear? So today onwards, try to complete that. Right? Maximum next week end, I will complete the Bootstrap. Next weekend, that means May 5. May 5, I will try to complete the Bootstrap. Okay. So Saturday, I need all the 10 pages completely with responsive design. Understood?
Okay.
Fine. Some people already know some cases. So try to design that. Try to use the advanced thing also. Right. I have not get introduced with new persons. Right. I will do it later, but do the work properly. Clear?
Yeah, okay, sir.
Fine. If any doubts, please ping me. Don't wait for anything. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
If you're not able to understand also, tell me. I will take separate extra sessions for you people. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Try to learn and implement the
Okay.
concepts. That's what you need to do. Right? So that's the main case.
Fine.
Fine. Thank you all. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.